As hybrid athletes, we all ask ourselves the same question. How can I stay consistent during my training? And over the past 4 years of lifting and training for a 100-mile race, I learned 4 simple pillars that will allow you to never skip your workouts again and achieve your dream lifting or running goal that you want so badly.
Good morning, beasts, and we are out here on our 1 mile daily mile. Pretty much over the past 4-ish years that I've probably been working out now, I could probably count the amount of workouts that I've missed out of laziness on one hand. And one of the simplest ways that I have been able to do this and hold that standard is making sure to work out at the same time each day.
Working out at the same time each day does a couple of things. It builds a routine into your day, and it takes out unnecessary planning, which would make the workouts much more annoying to go to. For example, for the past 2 years-ish, I've ran in the morning and lifted in the afternoon. The exact times have changed depending on life demands, but right now, every day, I'm doing my morning run at about 7:15 a.m. and lifting at about 1 p.m. And without working out at the same time each day, training would feel like more of a chore and less like something that I actually look forward to. So just know that creating a consistent time to work out each day will eliminate a lot of the friction when it comes to running and lifting. When I first started working out, I put up a habit tracker on my wall, which took care of making sure I drank a gallon of water a day, a bunch of other habits alongside working out. And little did I know at that time that just checking off the box every single day and seeing it on my wall before I went to bed every night made a huge difference in my ability to stay consistent and motivated to pursue my training. I go on and off with habit trackers, but especially when I started to work out, seeing my training sessions on my wall every day allowed me to physically see the progress I was making. And if I missed a day, I could see the progress I was losing. This idea of tracking the days you hit your workouts was a strong reason which allowed me to stay consistent and ensure I was actually making progress in my fitness. One important piece of this that must happen is that you have to put this up on your wall so you can see it every night before you go to bed. Habit trackers on phones or in journals don't really work for me personally, but the moment I put it up on my wall and each time I walk in and out of my room I can see the check mark or the goal that I have set, that is what actually breeds the consistency within me. Alright, beasts, we are on our way to the gym right now, fueling up with a little bit of extra carbs before our lift. And I attribute a lot of the consistency that I have found in the gym to having a weekly scheduled workout routine. Because each day that I'm gonna run and I'm gonna lift, instead of thinking, how many miles should I do? And basing it off how I feel, I already know how many miles I'm gonna do, what day I'm hitting at the gym, which makes it a lot easier and takes out a lot of unnecessary thinking when trying to stay consistent. My weekly training program specifies what I'm doing each day of the week. For example, Monday morning, I have a 1 mile run plus leg. Tuesday, I have another 1 mile run plus upper body. And this goes on for each day of the week. But instead of going to the gym, not knowing what body part or how many miles I'm gonna hit, I have a plan which takes out unnecessary thinking and unnecessary obstacles, making it noticeably easier to stay consistent with your training. In the beginning of working out, I would get extremely angry at myself if I didn't hit the perfect workout with 100% effort, even on days where the conditions were set to not be able to hit a good workout. But over time, subscribing to the mindset of it's better to be consistently good rather than occasionally great is the mindset that I believe is needed in order to stay consistent in the gym, especially because not every workout is gonna go to plan. I have learned that it is impossible to hit great workouts every single time. In every workout, I do try and hit the best workout that I can, but the reality is some days I'm not pushing as hard or as focused as I need to be. But realizing that every workout is not going to be perfect or that I wasn't as focused on the reps as I should have been, make it easier to shake off the bad days and reframes your mindset that it's more important to check off the box than it is to crush each run or lift. I'm a huge advocate for pushing hard in your workouts, but realizing that not every workout is going to be great eliminates a lot of that friction, which is unavoidable. Since you guys have made it this far into the video, I wanted to give you a little bonus tip. And this is more of an idea than a tip, because even as someone who works out, and working out is probably one of my favorite parts of my day every day, there are still days when my alarm clock goes off and I want to curl back up into my bed and not hit the workout. But the mindset of embracing the suck and actually making sure you follow through with the workout that you planned the day before is the mindset needed to actually stay consistent and make progress to your goals. Just simply understand that not every day is going to be fun, but it's the days that aren't fun which set the standard to actually make progress. So if you want to stay consistent in working out and reach your goals, just make sure to work out at the same time each day. Track your workouts at a place you'll see them constantly. Build a weekly workout routine. Understand that checking off the box is more important than the perfect workout. And go to the gym, especially when you don't want to. You'll be right on your way to achieving your dream physique or goal that you've been fantasizing over for a long time. Alright, Beast, thank y'all so much for watching. And for those who made it to the end of the video, I am curious. What is the hardest part about staying consistent in the gym for you? Is it motivation? Is it lack of time? Or is it simply not knowing what to do? Comment that down below and I can help you try and answer those questions. But yeah, that's it, beasts. Alright, love y'all. Keep grinding out there. Skadoosh.